The fastest way, oftentimes, that we have conversations with people, we start talking about money, and it can lower our vibration so fast that it's kind of overwhelming, right? We create all kinds of different sufferings and meanings attached to the money that we have in our lives, or in lack of, or whatever. And it can bring you right into fight or flight response. Your whole body can start, just from a thought, can initiate this chemical reaction from your thinking. Like, let's say you just go and look at your bank account, right? And immediately, because of the conversation you have in your head about how much there is or how little there is, and how, where you want to spend it, that's where immediately you can either generate from your brain some really amazing, exciting hormones, meaning that you could all of a sudden create oxytocin because you look at your bank account and you're like, oh, I'm just so happy with myself because I'm amazing and I have tons of money. Or you could look at your bank account and just completely fall apart. You could then generate some amazing, really, really suffering chemicals in your brain that will just flood through your whole system and create this intense fight or flight response. You've got the adrenaline, you've got the drama, you've got everything going on. And just from a thought, right? And it's the meaning that you've attached to that thought that's where all the reactions come from. And when you create a chemical response, and it's by choice, it's by practice, right? And not necessarily always conscious. Sometimes we've created very unconscious belief systems. Before we're 7 years old, for example, our brains are in theta state. So they literally absorb everything that's going on. We spend time with our families, we spend time in society, we start going to school, and immediately everything is immediately embedded into our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind actually controls 95% of our day-to-day activities. So if you have a negative experience in association with money at 7 years old or before, and it's embedded in there and it's kind of messed up, it's not the truth, but it's playing out in your system, it's playing out in your subconscious, and it's ruling all these parts of your life. And that's where I want to really come in and help people change that conversation. I want to illuminate some of those stuck programs and turn them around, illuminate them so that they are no longer causing all the suffering, right? And as the more and more we do it as a collective basis, that's why I wanted this party, is because if I do it and you do it and we do it together and we magically work together, we can actually then, by my changing my vibration, by changing my money story, and you changing your money story from lack to love, we're already then illuminating that consciousness, and we're dissolving the sadness, we're dissolving the suffering around